As a component relationship professional, I'm sure you've thought about how you can boost chapter performance. Here are 2 easy tactics you can use to help struggling chapters. Do you always feel like you're putting out chapter fires rather than preventing them? My first pro tip has to do with being proactive. Tip number 1 is to stay in touch with struggling chapter reps. Now, I know that sounds obvious and simple, but it makes a huge difference. Two-way communication is a cornerstone of chapter success. So take the first step to establish regular communication with struggling chapters. Use both formal and informal methods. Meetings can be done in person or virtual. We've seen how technology such as Zoom allows chapters to better connect with staff regardless of their location. Examples of informal communication include email, video chat, texting, you get the picture. In your meetings, you'll want to set clear expectations. Define what metrics you're looking at and state your goals so they understand what success looks like for their chapter. You're there to provide guidance and support, which leads into my second tip. Pro tip number 2, empower your chapters with the tools that they need. Chapter officers that are struggling might be having trouble using existing tools if the learning curve's too high, or they might not even know what's available to them. First, assess what tools they're already using. Typically, chapters use a website builder, an email marketing service, something to manage events, a database, and survey software. For example, you find out a chapter is using Excel spreadsheets to manage their membership. They really should be using an online database to maintain transparency for their benefit and yours. Remember my first tip. An online database makes it easy to define those metrics in your meeting. Since so many officers are volunteers, they have limited time and resources. So if you can provide an AMS or consolidated services in a chapter toolkit, you'll help make managing a chapter easier for those officers and also set them up for success. I hope you found these pro tips helpful to boost chapter performance. Let me know what you think.